What's on the channel? Let's break it down in layman's terms, your weekly update for the Sales Experts channel. Now we're in the middle of April, and that means a lot of quality programming this week on the channel, hosted on the Bright Talk channel platform. Now, if you can't see this programming live, you know the drill. Go to the show pages, check out the archives, and watch these shows on demand. So let's get into it. The special presentations airing this week on the channel. Now, the first three presentations I will discuss are rebroadcasts of special presentations. In fact, they're so nice, they're rebroadcasting them twice. And it starts off with Deb Calvert and Nina Butler. Now, Nina is the Director of Demand Gen over at Alice. And Deb and Nina will be talking about creating moments in your customer journey that build pipeline and win more deals. Airing April 13th, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Shawn Finder. And when it comes to outreach, Shawn will be talking about how multi-channel outreach leads to sales success. And this re-airs April 14th, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Julie Hansen, the Selling on Video expert. In Julie's presentation, 5 ways to rock your remote presentations. April 14th, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Now, these two presentations are making their debut on the channel. Kristie Jones, the SaaS strategy expert. Now, Kristie is going to be speaking on Accountability is a Sales Strategy, Part 4. Liz Heiman is back again, the startup sales ops expert. And Liz will be talking about step-by-step B2B sales process for startups, founders, and SMB CEOs. And this presentation airs April 15th, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Now let's talk about the monthly shows airing this week on the Sales Experts channel. All things sales success, tales from the trenches. Scott Ingram is your host, and he's taking quality content from his award-winning podcast. It's episode 4 right here on the Sales Experts channel. Stop Killing Deals, episode 7 for George Brontén and his bi-monthly show. He always has sales experts or communication experts in the world of sales and communications. And his show airs Tuesday at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. What Sales Can Learn with your host, Carole Mahoney. And Carole has a special guest this week, Deb Calvert. And these two will be talking about sales acceleration with collaboration. And this airs Tuesday, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Street Smarts MBA for Small Business. Sonia and Hugh, and they really get into revenue best practices, marketing, and sales tips for small businesses to gain success. I look forward to their show, and their show airs Wednesdays at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Evolving Perspectives, the dynamic duo from Mediafly of Tom and Isabel, and their topic will be no more static content. Engage customers with strong presentations. And this airs Wednesday at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Winning 5X Deals Repeatedly with Lisa Magnuson. This show airs Thursday, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And on Thursday as well, Whale Watching, the team from Protocol 80 with Josh and Holly. A lot of inbound marketing content, best practices, gamesmanship, a highly interactive variety show. And this airs Thursdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And now it's time for the weekly show roundup. These shows air each and every week on the Sales Experts channel. On Mondays, checking in like clockwork, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wake up with some motivation, news, and updates about the channel. Highly interactive interviews, contest giveaways, true variety. Well, that's what the Monday Morning Sales Rally is all about, hosted with Deb Calvert. In fact, this week's special segment will be on crowdsourced coaching. Tune in. And on Fridays, taking you on your drive home, it's all the way live with The Drive, Daryl Prale and Catherine Robles. News and updates in the world of selling today. Making Sales Social with Bryn and Bill. And their special guest is Mandy McEwen. They'll talk about thought leadership, social selling, and a whole lot more. The Diamond Group, your host, Fred Diamond, checking in on Mondays at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, panel-style interviews. And make sure you go back and watch the previous episodes with the Diamond Group. In fact, do that for all these programming shows on the Sales Experts channel. The next show, the Smarter Sales Show with Julie and Merritt. And their topic will be interpersonal virtual relationships. It's Wednesday, not a hump day, but all things are possible with Carla Arnold, weekly motivation. And on Fridays, Sabanjan checks in with extraordinary outcomes, news and updates in the world of SaaS, startups, and sales, as well as interviews and guests. Make sure you follow the Sales Experts channel socially on LinkedIn as well as Twitter. Subscribe to the newsletter and find out all your information on the Sales Experts website. I'm Doug, breaking it down in layman's terms. The Sales Experts channel, it shows for sales pros. It's always free and always fabulous, a go-to resource for sales expertise.